What's up, everybody? This is your boy Jedius, and we're getting ready to open a box of Cons of Tarkir. Super excited for this expansion to come out, so let's get right to it. First of all, we got our promo card here, the Rattleclaw Mystic. Sorry for the glare there. One thing I'm wondering about this guy is if he comes in with Summoning Sickness when you flip him over after the morph, because if not, it's looking like you can get 6 mana on I guess what would be turn 3 with this dude. So if you know the answer to that, post it in the comments. Otherwise, looks like I've got some Googling to do. So I'm gonna crack this puppy open. What we're looking for is fetches, of course, Sarkhan, Sorens, high value cards. So I'm really hoping we get a good box here. Let's go. Get this thing started. We're gonna skip right to the uncommons. We'll probably go by those pretty fast, and just look at the rares mainly. So we'll skip all these commons because they're really not worth much. Become Intense, Seeker of the Way, Bear's Companion, and Trap Essence is our first rare. Counter target spell. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target creature for a mountain island forest at instant speed. And we'll have our basic land, of course, and our rules card. So not a great rare, but we still have quite a few packs to go. Skip right through these. Okay, so we have a Venerable Lamassu, Set Adrift, Nomad Outpost, and a Blood-Soaked Champion. That's not a bad card. I believe he's a $6 card. I did get him in my for my promo card at the pre-release, so now we'll have a set of 2 for him and an island. Kind of cool goblin tokens as well, like that. Pack number 3. Still in search of a fetch. We need to fetch us a fetch. Dazzling Ramparts, Roar of Challenge, Water Whirl, and Temur Ascendancy. 1 green, 1 mountain, 1 island. And for an enchantment, creatures you control have haste. Whenever a creature with 4 or greater power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Nothing too great so far. And a bear. Woohoo. Okay, we're still at the beginning of the box, so we just got to get into the goodness. The goodness. Mardu Heartpiercer for our uncommon, Bellowing Saddlebrute, Temur Charger, and Kiru Spell Snatcher. There's a lot of text in this card, and I want to keep going, so we're just going to move right by that guy. So what card are you most excited about in cons? Obviously, I'm assuming the fetches, but if you want to, leave me a comment. Just kind of see what everyone's thinking. Another Mardu Heartpiercer, Highspire Mantis, Heartpiercer Bow. Oh, there we go. Hey-oh, that's what we're looking for. A fetch. Not the most expensive fetch, but a fetch nonetheless. Oh, and a foil swamp. That might be a big old dollar bill right there. Dollar bills. Thought I saw foil. Not sure. Misfire Weaver, Armament Corpse, Despise. Ooh, not a bad good card. Grim Haruspex, 2 colorless in a swamp for a human wizard, 3/2, morph for 1. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, draw a card. It is a foil. It is a uncommon foil. Take up arms. Put 3 1/1 warrior creature tokens onto the battlefield. Okay, so we got 1 fetch. I'm thinking if we get 3 fetches, we're going to return some good value. And it'd be nice to pop a foil Sarkon. My game store owner, I just stopped in and he said he found one of those. Scion of Glaciers, Incremental Growth, Ride Down, another Blood-Soaked Champion. So we seem to be pulling those dudes. I'll have a set of those right now. Foil Sidisi's Pet. Nothing too exciting yet, but we just got to keep popping those fetches and get a Sorin or a Sark. Chief of the Scale, Monastery Swiftspear. This card has a lot of potential for Red Burn. I don't know if Red Burn is still viable, but it's going to get that Prowess +1/+1 bonus when you're popping out spells. The Flying Crane Technique is our rare. We have another foil rare. I can deal with that. I'd rather have a foil rare land, but a Mardu Ascendancy foil. Alright, here's some more cards for y'all. Cranial Archive, Watcher of the Roost, Raiders, Spoils, and an Ash Cloud Phoenix as our mythic. This card could be underhyped. It's a 2 colorless, 2 mountain for a 4/1 Phoenix flyer. When it dies, return it down to the battlefield face down. Morph it back for 4 colorless and 2 mountain, and when it comes back up, it deals 2 damage to each player. I haven't really checked out on the price on that, but we'll have to see what that ends up at. See if it's worth it. Okay, so we're still chugging along here. Winterflame, Ruthless Ripper, Hair of the Wild, Rattleclaw Mystic. I'll take that. That is the regular version of the promo card I got today. So now I've got one of each of those dudes. And an island. No foil. Okay. Let's get right to the unks, the uncommons. Goblin Slide, Mystic Monastery, Take Up Arms. I think we had a foil one of those in the box. Oh, baby! There we go. Polluted Delta. That's the best one you want right there. Yeah. We're doing good. 2 fetches so far. Maybe halfway through the box, so hopefully we can keep this going. It seems like a lot of people are getting good value off their boxes that I've spoken to anyways. Asbon Battle Priest, Swarm of Bloodflies, Bear's Companion, Ankle Shanker, 2 colorless, a mountain, a plains, and a swamp. For a Goblin Berserker, 2/2 haste. Whenever it attacks, your creatures you control gain first strike and death touch until end of turn. A lot of people are saying that this may be good with, or to help get your Rabble Masters through now that we've lost Legion Loyalists due to the rotation. So obviously to do that you're going to have to play 3 colors, so you may have some mana fixing issues and whatnot. We'll have to see what the pros come out with for their decks. Sultai Flare, Suspension Field. I think we're going to see this quite a bit. For 2 mana, you can exile target creature with toughness 3 or greater. Really like the white removal. Sultai Soothsayer, Ivory Tuck Fortress for our rare. A forest, a plains, a swamp, and 2 colorless for a 5/7. Untap each creature you control with +1/+1 counter on it during each player's untap step. Seems like it's asking a lot. Okay, still looking for that Sark. I did pull one in my pre-release, sorry. Dead Drop Utter End. So this, I love this card. I think it's undervalued right now, and it's going to be worth a decent amount. A plains, a swamp, 2 colorless, exile target non-land permanent. More good removal for white. In my mind, white and black seems to have some awesome removal when you factor in your hero's downfall. Portaling Outburst, Oops, my computer screen shut off. Sorry about that. Mardu Charm, Tomb of the Spirit Dragon. Our first con, Surrak Dragonclaw, 2 colorless, 1 forest, 1 island, 1 mountain, for a 6/6 legendary human warrior. He has flash, he cannot be countered. Other creatures you control cannot be countered. Other creatures you control have trample. EDH. That might look pretty good in EDH Commander. Alright, baby, what do we got here? Brave the Sands, Jeskai Charm, Dragon's Eye Savantis, Herald of Anafenza. For a plains, you can get a 1/2 human soldier with Outlast. Whenever you activate its Outlast ability, put a 1/1 white creature token on the battlefield. Pump out some dudes, which is always good for white. Okay, we need one more fetch here, and a Sarkhan or a Sorin. I gotta be greedy. Kintree Invocation, Gurmag Swiftwing, Windstorm, Dragon Throne of Tarkir, 4 colorless mana. Equipped creature has Defender and pay 2 colorless and tap. Other creatures you control gain trample and get +1 or +X/+X until end of turn, where X is this creature's power. A lot going on there. Lots of text. Give me, I think we saw a foil there. I think I'll let you peek. Misfire Weaver. Teamer Charm. We're on a roll with the charms. 1 charm in each of our last 3 packs. Hardened Scales. I got a Hardened Scale. For a forest, it's an enchantment. If 1 or more +1/+ counters would be placed on a creature you control, that many +1/+1/+1 counters are placed on it instead. Say that 10 times fast. Basically, we were talking about this in my card shop. It appears you can put an extra counter on, and we have a foil, common, whatevs. Okay. Step Citadel, Warname Aspirant, Despise, Jeskai Ascendancy. I like seeing the red uncommons because I'm a big red player, so I like to mess around with those, see what I can brew up for a red aggro deck. Oh, there we go. Speaking of red cards, at Arc Lightning, I'll take one of those all day. Jeskai Elder, another charm. We're just getting our pants charmed off. Necropolis Fiend. This is a big casting cost guy with Delve, so you can exile a card from your graveyard, which will pay 1 colorless of his cost. He's a flyer, a 4/5 flyer. Tap him and pay X, exile X creatures from your graveyard. Target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn. So you're going to have quite a bit of graveyard gas to get really good value from him. Alright, still looking for some saucy pulls, as Jeremy says. Scion of Glaciers, Cranial Archive, ouch, Warden of the Eye, End Hostilities, destroy all creatures and all permanents attached to creatures. Kind of like a more expensive Wrath of God. Not bad. Alright, nothing too great about this box. We gotta ramp it up here. Burn Away, Pine Walker, Horde Ambusher, he said bush, Retribution of the Ancients. 1 black, enchantment, pay 1 black, remove X +1/+1 counters from among creatures you control. Target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn. So get rid of some of your counters and get some removal. Maybe 10 packs left. We got to see at least one more fetch or a walker here to get value out of this damn box. Master of the Way, Armament Corps, Secret Plans, Pearl Lake Ancients, a Mythic, 2 island, 5 colors for a 6/7, and you can go ahead and read the abilities here. It cannot be countered. It has prowess. It has flash, which is nice, and you're going to be returning some lands to your owner's hand, to your hand when you play that card. Okay. Still need another fetch, man. Chief of the Edge, Opulent Palace, Mardu Rough Rider, Keru Spell Snatcher. I'm not going to go through all his text. Oh, let's do it. 1 island, 3 colorless for a 3/3 Naga Wizard, and you can morph him in. When Keru Spell Snatcher is turned up, counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost as long as it remains exiled. So it gives you a free spell. Not bad. We got a foil, uncommon, Ice Feather Aven. Give me those rare foils, wizards. You silly wizards. Brave the Sands, Sultai Flare, Dead Drop, Mind Swipe. Like this card. Is there foil? No. I like this card for X and a island and a mountain. Counter target spell unless its controller plays X. Mind Swipe deals X damage to that spell's controller. It's a nice card. Even if they pay it, they're still going to have to take some damage. So it's kind of like a counter spell and a burn spell all in one. Best of both worlds. Alright. Still no walkers. Winter Flame, Bellowing Saddlebrute, Death Frenzy, Thousand Winds. Meh. At least we're cracking packs here. Cracking packs is always fun. Kintree Invocation, Abzan Charm, Suspension Field, take that, and an Acropolis Fiend, just a fiend, kind of a fiendy dude, and a foil Canyon Lurkers, common. Yeah, if we don't get a Planeswalker or we only end up with 2 fetches, it's going to be kind of a disappointment. We'll have to crack some more boxes. Dragon Grip, Jeskai Charm, Raider Spoils. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're back in money. We're back in the business, baby. Bloodstained Mire. That seems like a good combination. Swamp and Mountain. Black and red. I will take that. Woo! Alright, so now we just need a Planeswalker for the icing on the cake. Make sure we get some value out of this biatch. Mare Ek Nightblade, Ice Feather Aven, Tomb of the Spirit Dragon, Siege Rhino. A lot of people got some real high hopes for this card. 1 colorless, a plains, a swamp, a forest for a 4/5 trampler. When it enters the battlefield, each of your opponents loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. That's a pretty badass card. People are going to be after that one. People will be after that guy for sure. Misfire Weaver, Sand Step Citadel, Ride Down. Oh, there we go. Anafenza. So I don't know what this card's worth. I think it might be $5-6. Some guys at the shop pulled this the other day. A plains, a swamp, and a forest for a legendary human soldier 4/4. So right there, 3 mana for a 4/4. I'm in. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on another target tapped creature you control. If a creature would be put into opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Good mythic. Better mythic than some of the other ones in the set. Briber's Purse, Weather Watcher, of the Roost, Tuskguard Captain, the Master of the Pearl Necklace, 1 colorless for and 1 plains for a 2/2 You can morph him for 3 colorless and 2 planes. You can morph him up. When Master of Pearls is turned face up, creatures you control get +2/+2 until the end of turn. Was that a funny joke? I don't. Let me know in the comments. Silly pearls. Mardu Blazebringer. Take Up Arms. Teamer Charger. Dragon Style Twins. Nah, that card's pretty lame. Not the kind of card that you will catch me playing. Not at all. That's what Boogie always says. Not my kind of card. I don't want to steal from Boogie. Osbon Battle Priest. Seek the Horizon. Murderous Cut. A lot of people are raving about this card. I love it. Good uncommon. And a Mantis Rider. Whatevs. 3/3 flyer with vigilance and haste for a island, an island, a mountain, and a plains. 3 packs left. We're gonna beat these packs up. Give them a little pack abuse. Come on. See if that helps. We shook it up a little bit. Dazzling Ramparts, Dragon's Eye Savantis, Hair of the Wilds. Oh! The beating did help. We managed to pull one more fetch. Wooded Foothills. This will give us a mountain or a forest. 4 fetches. That's good news. That is a good box. Let's give this guy a little beating too. You're bad. You're bad. Bad little man. Okay. We get a Planeswalker. I'll be ecstatic. Incremental growth. Abzan Falconer Frontier. And a Mythic Wingmate Rock. This guy, 2 planes, 3 colorless for a bird, a 3/4 flyer. It has a raid ability. When it enters the battlefield, if you attack with a creature this turn, put a 3/4 white bird creature token with flying on the battlefield. So he gets a buddy. He gets a buddy all for 5 mana. That's pretty sweet. Whenever he attacks, you gain 1 life for each attacking creature. This is a good card. It's a decent mythic. One more. Come on. Last pack, guys. Last pack. Pick your nose. Alright, here we go. Last pack of cons. I hope your boxes are... You're pulling awesome cards. If you want to comment and let me know what you pulled, that'd be sweet. Thank you for watching. Arc Lightning. Gurmag Swift Wing. Quiet Contemplation. And a Savage Knuckleblade. Like this guy. We got a foil rare. The Savage Knuckleblade, a forest, a island, a mountain, 4/4. You can return him to your hand. He can gain haste, and you can give him +2/+2. A lot of people are raving about this card. And our last card, our last real card, Altar of the Brood. Pay 1 for an artifact. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent puts the top card of his or her library in the graveyard. Can't see that being played in standard unless I'm wrong, just because milling isn't a thing. So let's take a recap of our rares here. Let me gather them all up. Let's take a look at what we got here that we liked. Well, sorry about the jump cut there. Apparently I accidentally stopped recording, which is awesome. I guess that happens when you're a new YouTuber, but I just want to thank everyone for watching before we go through all our rares and our mythics. I really enjoy this game of Magic, and I'm just a small channel looking to have fun, looking to get better with all of you. So if you want to see more unboxing videos, if you want more standard card spotlights, feedback, strategy, deck techs, please subscribe. I'm going to try to give away a good amount of stuff too, so we'll have some fun together. So thank you. Swamp, Sidisi's Pet. Let's see what we got here. I think most of the notable cards are in the back, so we'll go through some of these rather quickly. That's a foil common. Mindswipe, not a bad card. Not any big money though. No big money cards yet. Again, I think I put them all in the back. Polluted Delta, that's probably our best pull right there. believe that might be a $35 card. Ankle Shanker, not bad. Utter End. We got a Con. The Rattleclaw. That'll go well with my promo card right here. Two little buddies. Our second fetch. Siege Rhino is getting a lot of hype, so I think that'll be worth a decent amount. Anafenza. Another fetch. Third fetch. The Wingmate Rock. Him and his buddy. Savage Knuckleblade. Our fourth fetch, so I cannot complain. And a couple Blood-Soaked Champions. Ashclaw Phoenix. That's about it. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, and hopefully you get some awesome pulls in your Khans of Tarkir boxes. Thumbs up.